Howdy. Okay, so, excuse me, I have gum in my hair. This is it's a big crowd. And I'm sure it's going to actually get bigger. Don wanted a celebration, but he got himself a little mini festival here, which is something that would make him, it would make him very happy. It's going to be one for the books. Donmas Finalis was the perfect name. I think that's BAM, so yay BAM says. Get on. I need to thank so many people. I need to thank so many people. It would take the whole day, so I'm just going to mention a few people today. So please don't be offended if your name is not one of them. Ange, Chris, Bam, Sam, Barlis, Val, who did not make it up to this event, and our generous friends at the Elks. Thank you all a million times over. This would have been fabulous for what you wanted. And most of you probably weren't sure I actually existed, but I do. And for real, I'm not a hired actress. I did 27 years hard time. We were a couple for 27 years, but we had really separate aspects of our lives. And when it came to music, we had very, very different tastes in music, which is why most of you don't know who I am. And this aspect of his life it was his, but it was yours. You all of you, when it came to the music, he belonged to you when he was on stage and he was performing. He was yours. He loved and he lived in your appreciation and your encouragement. Every one of you. Each of us, each of you who interacted with him, you carry some part of him with you. Whether you knew him for decades and really, really, really well, or you only knew him from that one song that he performed, and that song took you somewhere else. You carry that memory, that feeling, that bit of him with you. And therefore, you are a part of keeping his essence alive and with us. Because he's physically gone, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Jennifer!
He's here again. Get on with it, woman. Get on with it. He made acquaintances feel like friends, and he was always itching for a good debate. His motto was, to know me is to know challenge. And I'm not sure truer words in the English language were ever spoken by anyone. He would often quote The Wire in all manner of conversations. He would watch that show start to finish every other year. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because there's a line from a character called Bugs. If you know the show, you know the character. But I think it sums this all up very well. The line is, it is okay to hold on to grief, as long as you make room for other things too. And it is. And that's what he would want, for us to grieve and miss him. Absolutely, he would want us to grieve and miss him. But he also wants us to move forward and incorporate anything that we took from him or we gave to him back into our lives. I'm pretty sure that he liked me, and I know he liked our dogs. And I know he liked gummy candies. And I did not know this was going to happen, but thanks to Liz, there are an awful lot of gummy candies here. So anybody who may want a package of gummy candies, whether you like them or you just remember Don eating them constantly. Constantly. He loved food. I would describe his culinary tastes as if anyone anywhere in the world would treat a thing as food, Don would try it. There could be a tribe in the outermost reaches of nowhere anybody ever saw him. And they ate something, and he was like, he was open to a lot of things. He loved to window shop. He loved that phone of his, we all know that. He loved him some Facebook. He disliked confrontation outside of a good debate. And he was just like most sports. And he was no great fan of Dan Matthews. And I know that there are at least 2 or 3 of you here right now. If you know, I'm not a fan. That is true. For the people who knows, if you know, you know. He hated hate and he had no tolerance for intolerance. So to sum up, I'm going to ask a few things of all of you. I'm going to ask you to laugh more than you cry. Tell more stories than you hold back. Dance more than you walk. Life is short. Sometimes shorter than you expected it would be. Those things and voted. Every one of you voted. That's how you honor Don. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for celebrating him. And I'd like to bring his sister Lori up to say a few words. And then the music will start. That's Don impersonation.
I'm Lori. I'm Don's sister, and I've been threatened to be pushed off the stage if I cry, so cry. Okay. Want to thank everyone for being here who organized everything, and for this special tribute to my brother Don. It's wonderful to see this outpouring of love from so many people. I'd also like to thank my sister-in-law Jen for being there for Don for all the good times, and especially his medical challenges. He loved you more than anything and anywhere in his life. Not crying. You were his I need a gummy. No gummies? Not yet? Okay. Okay. Thank you for your strength and wisdom to walk Don through his journey. And that was from one of his family members that said that. You guys were warriors. Many of you know Don's medical complications with his kidneys, in and out of hospitals, and finally being put on dialysis. He never gave up or stopped fighting, never, even in the end. We had no idea how his search for a kidney was going to go, considering there's a very big list of people needing transplants. So a miracle occurred. Where are you, Wendy? Don's here. School, he would just breeze through everything. High school, some college, teeny college, and then he decided he was going on the road with a band, and his dream begins. Don and I were also both adopted. We both were lucky enough to find our biological families 25 years apart. When I found mine, he was very supportive and excited for me, and while he was recuperating from his kidney transplant, I believe, is when his sister called, and he was able to meet all of his family. And Ari, his brother, is here today. Ari, where are you? Really meet you guys and be part of his family. After meeting everyone, he had a special connection immediately with Ari. Ari and his wife and 2 children live in South Carolina. Is that right? 3? 3 children. Okay. And a grandson. Oh, congratulations. Connecting with you meant everything to him. One of Don's wishes was to donate his organs, but with so much cancer in his organs, he couldn't. So the day Don passed, Jen and I are sitting at a diner having your pancakes. I was eating in your pancakes. And she received a call that they wanted to donate his eyes. This was a moment we will never forget.
Wow.
He would have been really happy to provide someone else with the gift of sight. He touched so many people through his music and friendship, and I just wanted to share a quote from one of his friends. Some people go through life not having made an impact, but Don's impact was great. He was loved by many, fortunate enough to call him a friend. Even after you're gone, Don, you're still touching us with your kind spirit. So to all of Don's friends and family here today, I just wanted to say, or he might want to say, make an impact, be kind to each other. Please share your love for life. Be an organ donor like Wendy. It's the greatest gift you can give a person in need. And you can even donate blood. So other people like my brother have a chance. We love you, Don, and we'll miss you every day.
I'm going to keep this real quick. We originally planned to do some kind of fundraiser, and Don really wanted to be part of it. So we didn't want to leave him out. We have a little bit of Don here with us, courtesy of a fantastic artist we know named Michelle Serrati.
Is that fantastic artist here?
She's not here today. She might be here later. Don's here.
And each band will be credited 5 extra minutes.
Sorry.
That's quite all
We
right.
got chatty.
And let's let the cartoons begin. Broken Arrow, ladies and gentlemen.